Good looking. It's a beautiful morning. Saturday morning in the Imperial Valley and everywhere else. It's March 19th. Today, got some birthdays today. We got some big shot birthdays. Actress Renee Taylor. She was in The Nanny. She's 83 today. Phyllis Newman is 83. Actress Ursula Andress. Well, she's my fantasy when I was a child. She's 80 years old right now. Singer Clarence, she was a Bond girl, you know. Clarence Frogman Henry, 79 today. Ruth Pointer of the Pointer Sisters is 70 years old. Actress Glenn Close, 69 today. Film producer, and he's in prison right now. Harvey's in prison. He's 64. Bruce Willis is 61. Actress Mary Scheer of iCarly and Mad TV, 53 today. I didn't know she was on iCarly. Actor Greg Lamar Traylor, he was in Malcolm in the Middle. I think he was the little brother. He's 27 today. Those are the big shot birthdays. We got the local people coming up.
Fun, great food, good friends, beads, masks. It's a night in New Orleans. The El Centro Regional Medical Center Foundation's 14th annual Mardi Gras Ball, French Quarter Jubilee, presented by Muscari Warner Din Architects. The fun begins at 6 p.m. Saturday, April 23rd at the Old Eucalyptus Schoolhouse. Thanks to our sponsors, Molina Healthcare, Preston Hollow Capital. It's an evening of fun to benefit the El Centro Regional Medical Center Foundation and all the good they do for our community. Seating is limited, so book your table now.
Happy birthdays today going out to Alex Bravo, Albert Mendoza, Christopher Escobedo, Eddie Casares, Enrique and Carlos Torres, the twins, Jose Garcia, Josefina Morales, Joyce Ward, Keila Necochea, Lupe LaRue, Matthew Brem, Raymond Castillo III, Rocio Fernandez, Rudy Zendejas, Kimberly Silva, Alejandro Hernandez, Alfonso Escalante, Jonathan Luna, and Jason Cardenas. Happy birthday to one and all. Happy anniversary today to Mr. and Mrs. Richard Moran. Happy anniversary to you guys. Happy birthday to everybody else.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in California knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? California needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
And it's time for the World California News headlines, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning today.
CBS News special report. Ukraine's president today accused Russia of blockading his country's largest cities, trying to starve them into submission. Among them, Kharkiv. CBS News correspondent Chris Livesay.
No neighborhood is safe. In Ukraine's second largest city, these apartments, where hundreds of thousands still live, are the front line. Svetlana blocks out what she can. I'm very grateful for our soldiers defending our land, she says. Hold on, guys. We'll always support you.
CBS's Imtiaz Tayeb is in a city about 40 miles from the Polish border.
We asked Lviv's mayor if people were safe here following Russia's strikes. He told us all Ukrainians are now in the same situation. But here, people can still walk around.
But can you guarantee their safety?
Only God. The war is now in its fourth week. Ukraine says thousands have been killed, millions have fled. CBS News special report. I'm Christopher Cruz.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. The price of gas is leveling out in California, but is still at $5.79 a gallon. That is crude oil prices dip. Californians are paying an extra 30 cents a gallon because of a surcharge put on gas in 2015 following the explosion of an ExxonMobil refinery in Torrance, and that surcharge has not been removed. Law enforcement agencies are warning about crime tourism. Thieves from South America are traveling to California to burglarize homes. This is a Ventura County Sheriff's Office Commander, Eric Bouchard.
They target homes that back up to golf courses and open space, and they'll literally stand in the bushes and watch. And when people leave, sometimes it's a 2-hour window. They go and go out to dinner or something like that. They go in and pounce.
Teachers in the Mount Diablo School District held informational picketing yesterday to let the community know they are prepared to strike for a bigger paycheck.
It barely keeps up with cost of living. We haven't had a raise in 3 years.
Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
And that is your World in California News headlines, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
Golden State Extracts, CBD, is the first fully licensed GMP certified hemp processor in California, making CBD. Everything is done right here in the Imperial Valley, from growing to processing and manufacturing. Our products derived from hemp are a natural form of pain relief to help you with your aches and pains, help you sleep better, and lower your stress with our specially formulated tinctures, pain creams, and gummies. Best of all, you can visit Golden State Extracts CBD locally at their Imperial location, 520 West 8th Road. For more information and benefits of CBD, visit them on the web at goldenstateextracts.com or call 760-355-9134. That's 355-9134.
And it's page one of the local news, a service of Quick Lane of El Centro Motors at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors and the Brawley Auto Center, and on Highway 86 Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. In the newsroom, we have the numbers. The numbers are in. The recent air show did better than expected. Officials at Naval Air Facility El Centro anticipated a crowd of about 6,000. It was the first air show before a live crowd since the pandemic began in 2020. It turns out around 10,000 attended the event, 4,000 more than anticipated. The numbers were comparable to air shows held pre-pandemic. The air show, now called the Festival of Flight, marks the traditional end of the Navy flight demonstration team, the Blue Angels, winter training in Imperial County, and at the same time marks the beginning of the team's new touring schedule for the upcoming year. NAF officials are currently pulling apart the recent show to see what went wrong and what went right in order to organize an even better Festival of Flight next year. Pothole project gets the go-ahead. County Board of Supervisors gave the go-ahead this week. They did that by approving funding for the project. Board agreed to fund the project with $750,000 of state road monies allotted to the county. The County Public Works Department will respond to public reports of pothole problems around the county. Department will now be able to fix the reported problems immediately as long as the funds last. We'll have more in just a minute.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers are here for you. Lube, oil, and filter change, alignments, brakes, batteries, tune-ups, and so much more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. And now, Quick Lane has 3 locations in the Valley. In the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at El Centro Motors, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
And a couple of events going on today in El Centro. The city of El Centro will host a Slam Fest. Slam Fest stands for Skate, Love, Art, Music. And today, the event will be held at the Brett Driscoll Sidewinder Skate Park in El Centro. Fun begins at noon today, and events including the BMX and skate competitions, family entertainment, food, artists, and live music. BMX competition begins at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Skate competition that begins at 3 p.m. Sidewinder Skate Park was closed yesterday in order to prepare for the event today. So they should be all ready to go. IB Symphony Concert, it is being held this evening at the Jimmy Cannon Theater at Southwest High School. It's a huge concert event. It'll include performances of Mars and Jupiter from Holst's The Planets. It is a special event because the massive orchestra is needed to perform those pieces. They will use many local and San Diego area musicians to perform with the IB Symphony. Donations will be accepted to help fund future events. That's page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane serves all makes and models and services all makes and models, and you never need an appointment. You never do.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns. And that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it's page 2 of the local news and your weather, brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30, and by Brownie's Diner in Brawley. They're open every day, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Border Patrol agents arrest 1. The Border Patrol agents recently were conducting an anti-smuggling operations in the Indio area. The agents made a vehicle stop on Interstate 10 on a vehicle hauling a travel trailer near Dillon Road. The agents interviewed the 2 individuals in the vehicle. They determined one of the individuals was a U.S. citizen. The other was not. He was a Mexican national who did not have the proper documents to be in the United States legally. The agents inspected the trailer. They found 7 more individuals lying on the floor in the trailer. 5 were Mexican nationals, 2 were Guatemala citizens. None had the proper documents to be in the U.S. illegally. The driver, the U.S. citizen, was turned over to the local authorities for an outstanding warrant for probation violations. And the annual Spelling Bee coming March 24th. Time to plan. That's next week. It's the 17th annual Regional Spelling Bee. It'll be held from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Jimmy Cannon Theater at Southwest High School in El Centro. 37 students from 19 Imperial County schools will be participating in the event. Finalists will have the opportunity to compete at the Scripps National Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C. later this spring. The ICOE Foundation for Education is committed to sending this year's Imperial County Spelling Bee champion to Washington, D.C. Anyone interested in helping sponsor the 2022 Spelling Bee champion should visit the website foundation.icoe.org/spellingbee. Can take a look at your weather in just a minute.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
The high temperature yesterday, 86 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 50. National Weather Service says high pressure aloft will result in above normal temperatures and dry conditions today. A low pressure system will move into the region Sunday and Monday, bringing cooler temperatures, breezy to windy conditions, and a slight chance of precipitation. A gradual warming trend is expected, especially by the middle and the latter half of next week. Forecast highs of the 90-degree mark enter the forecast for many areas by next Friday. The weather forecast calling for mostly cloudy skies today, then gradually becoming sunny. Highs right near 90, south to southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Coming west to southwest in the afternoon. Tonight, there will be a 20% chance of showers before 9 p.m. Other than that, blowing dust between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. Mostly clear skies, overnight lows around 56. Wind advisory goes in effect overnight with a west wind 15 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 40 miles per hour. Sunny on Sunday, highs right near 81. Northwest wind 15 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 30 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly clear skies, overnight lows around 53, breezy throughout the night. Monday, sunny skies, highs right near 83. Northwest wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour on Monday. And right now we are looking at 54 degrees, 41% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is still unhealthy in Mexicali at the border and at the university. Both areas reporting very high levels of PM 2.5. That's that finite particulate matter created by vehicle emission mostly. Air quality is moderate in Calexico and Westmoreland. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it is a sports time. Sports World Roundup is brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. March Madness is underway. In fact, round 1 wrapped up yesterday. Today we go into this weekend is round 2. KXO is going to broadcast 2 games today and another 2 games tomorrow. That'll wrap up the second round. Then we go into the sweetness rounds. And that is March Madness continuing on KXO. You'll be up to date on every game that's played. You'll actually hear 4 more games in round 2 this weekend, right here on 1230 KXO. The NBA scoreboard, there was several games played in the NBA yesterday. It was the 76ers, they beat the Mavericks 111-101. Knicks got by the Wizards 100-97. Lakers and Raptors, they went into overtime. The Lakers won the game. How about that? They beat the Raptors 128-123. The Hawks beat the Grizzlies 120-105. Nets got by the Trailblazers 128-123. Nuggets and the Cavaliers, they went into overtime. Cavaliers won that one 119-116. Heat beat the Thunder 120-108. It was the Pacers over the Rockets 121-118. Pelicans defeated the Spurs 124-91. Jazz beat the Clippers 121-92. Celtics over the Kings 126-97. Suns beat the Bulls by a score of 129-102.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And spring training baseball got underway yesterday. Game 1, Padres beat the Mariners 6-4. It was the Cubs over the Giants 7-3. The Brewers and the Dodgers, they ended in a tie, 3-3. That happens in spring training. The Angels lost. The Athletics beat them 10-8, and the Rockies beat the Diamondbacks by a score of 5-3. Again, it was game 1 of the spring training baseball. Actually, everybody played, but we don't have time to mention everybody. Matthew DeSmith in the golf, he tied the course record, takes a 2-shot lead at the Valspar Championship, and Sean Norris fired a 62 to lead at the low-scoring Stein City tournament. In tennis, right up the road here in Indian Wells, Iga Swiatek beats Simona Halep. She reached the Indian Wells finals. Will face Maria Sakkari in the finals, men's semifinals underway today. Taylor Fritz advanced into the semifinals at Indian Wells and will face Andrei Rublev today in one of the semifinal matches. In baseball, Carlos Correa, one of the most sought-after free agents, found a home. Signed an agreement with the Minnesota Twins, a 3-year deal worth $105.3 million. Deal tops deal with, well, there it has opt-outs, you know. Deshaun Watson has been traded to the Cleveland Browns. Quarterback set to sign a deal worth $230 million. Guaranteed. And on a sad note, a longtime NFL reporter and radio host, John Clayton, also known as the Professor, has died. He was 67, died after a short illness. No more has been made available. Ex-Cincinnati Reds outfielder Nick Castellanos, he joins Philadelphia Phillies on a 5-year deal worth $100 million. And Michigan State's Tom Izzo, going back to March Madness, he is eager for a final showdown against Duke's Mike Krzyzewski. They will play against each other, I'm guessing, in the second round. I'm not sure, but you'll listen to the broadcast this afternoon. 2 games today, 2 games tomorrow. March Madness on KXO. That's it. That's a look at sports. Sports World Roundup brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And we've got your financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. On the business side, Wall Street's 3 major indexes closed higher yesterday, with the biggest boost from recently battered technology stocks after talks between the U.S. President Joe Biden and the Chinese president over the Ukraine crisis ended without any big surprises. Investors were also relieved by slowing gains in the oil prices as they continued to digest the Federal Reserve's Wednesday interest rate increase and its aggressive plan for further hikes aimed at combating soaring inflation. At the close yesterday, Dow Jones Industrial Average, they closed 0.8% higher. They an increase of 274.17 for 34,754.93. NASDAQ Composite Index closed up 279.06 or 2.05% at 13,893.84. S&P 500 index closed up 51.45, and that's a 1.17% increase at 4,463.12. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
The high temperature yesterday, 86 degrees. The overnight low this morning at 50. Could be mostly cloudy this morning, then gradually become sunny with the highs right near 90. South to southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming a southwest this afternoon. Tonight, wind advisory will go into effect. There'll be a 20% chance of showers before 9 p.m. Between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., a lot of blowing dust and sand, mostly clear skies, however. The overnight lows around 56. West wind 15 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 40 miles per hour. Sunny on Sunday, highs right near 81. Northwest wind 15 to 20 miles per hour, gusting as high as 30 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly clear skies, overnight lows around 53. Continued windy throughout the night Sunday night. Sunny on Monday, highs right near 83. A northwest wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour at times. And your financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting. I'm Christopher Cruz in Washington. Ukraine's president is accusing Russia of blockading his country's largest cities in an attempt to starve them into surrendering. At the same time, Russia is attacking the cities, including Kharkiv. CBS News correspondent Chris Livesey is in Ukraine.
No neighborhood is safe. In Ukraine's second largest city, these apartments, where hundreds of thousands still live, are the front line. Svetlana blocks out what she can. I'm very grateful for our soldiers defending our land, she says. Hold on, guys. We'll always support you. For more than 3 weeks, Russia has tried and failed to break through the city. Across Ukraine, the Pentagon estimates more than 7,000 Russian troops have been killed so far.
4 American Marines have died in Norway during a NATO training exercise unrelated to the war in Ukraine. Bulgaria is establishing a battle group of up to about 1,000 troops under the command of NATO, and troops from other allied countries are expected to join. CBS News correspondent Cammie McCormick is traveling with Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin.
NATO currently has troops rotating in and out of Eastern Europe, a so-called persistent but not permanent presence. There have now been more enhanced forward presence battle groups announced in Romania, in Slovakia, and now here in Bulgaria. These battle groups in the past have been set up in the Baltics, Estonia, Lithuania, Latvia, and in Poland. That was in response to the Russian invasion of Ukraine in 2014.
COVID cases continue to drop in the U.S., but a new variant, BA.2, is beginning to spread. However, CBS News medical contributor Dr. David Agus says if you're fully vaccinated, the variant likely won't make you seriously ill.
We have that Pfizer pill, whereas you do have medical conditions and you are exposed and test positive, we can give you this pill and dramatically block the risk of hospitalization.
A powerful storm expected to pour rain on tens of millions of Americans today, says Weather Channel meteorologist Kelly Cass.
Severe threat, not just the Northeast, but the Southeast coast as well, from the Carolina coast down to northern Florida. where we were hit hard by severe weather just yesterday. Damaging winds, the primary threat. But as you can see, we can't rule out isolated tornadoes along the southeast coast.
In Alabama, cleanup crews spent much of the day yesterday picking up the pieces from a suspected tornado that tore through several houses at a trailer park north of Mobile. Wildfires are burning in West Texas today. They've killed one person and burned at least 50 homes. The fires are burning near Eastland, about 120 miles of Dallas. Winds are expected to ease today, giving firefighters time to tamp down the flames, but high winds are expected to return tomorrow. This is CBS News.
There's always something new under the sun. CBS Mornings, weekdays on CBS.
O'Reilly. O'Reilly Auto Parts has what you need to keep your engine performing at its best. Our professional parts people will help you select the right products for your vehicle and your budget. Like 5 quarts of Castrol GTX conventional oil and a MicroGuard filter, just $28.99. Save money on your next oil change. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today or visit O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. Want your biggest possible tax refund this year? Jackson Hewitt and Walmart have an offer you won't want to miss. Your Jackson Hewitt Tax Pro will prepare your federal return for as little as $59 and no more than $179. Taxes done where you shop. Your biggest federal refund guaranteed for no more than $179. Stop by Jackson Hewitt in any participating Walmart store today because this offer won't last. Terms apply.
Are you planning on betting on March Madness games? If you do, you'll have plenty of company.
It's practically a sure bet that about 45 million Americans will lay some money down on the March Madness college basketball tournament, according to the American Gaming Association.
Americans are embracing legal sports betting. 29 million more American adults are able to bet in the legal market in their home state this year than in last year's tournament.
More bets on the go. The association's Casey Clark.
85+% of sports bets made last year were on mobile. A lot more people are using the device in their pocket.
Stephen Kaufman, CBS News.
A growing number of full-time employees are quitting to take on freelance or contract work. The Wall Street Journal says it's part of the great resignation trend that's sweeping the country, with Americans quitting their jobs at historic rates. Many professionals are discovering their skills are in high demand, and they can generate high six-figure incomes without being tied down to a schedule or a particular employer. Christopher Cruz, CBS News.
Guys, stop putting your love life on hold. U.S. Pharmacy has some exciting news. If you've been wanting to try Viagra or Cialis, now's the perfect time. Call today and receive 90 little blue or little yellow pills for only $119 with free shipping. Why order some low-dose sildenafil from one of those subscription services when we can give you what you want now? Call 800-711-6818 and we'll rush your order discreetly packaged to your door. Been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? Call U.S. Pharmacy at 800-711-6818 for as little as only $119 for 90 pills. Need your package in a hurry? Call 800-711-6818 and ask about our express shipping option, and we'll rush your order to you as soon as possible. Save money on this little blue or yellow pill you've been wanting to try. Again, 800-711-6818 now. That's 800-711-6818.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I put my pants on, just like the rest of you, one leg at a time.
With George. Yeah.
Once my pants are on, I make gold records.
AM 1230.
I could have used a little more cowbell.
KXO.
1230.